Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Shark Tank. I am here with Dr. Bill and he is going to show me something amazing. So, Dr. Bill, take it away.
Hello, I am the CEO of Water Evolution and our newest product is Patience Water.
Wow, so what is it? What is Patience Water?
So, technically, in simplest terms, Patience Water is kind of technically a disciplinary system for children who, it's technically for all children around the world, but the ones in need mostly are the ones who have no patience.
I've heard you said patient lots in that sentence, so
You're right.
Go into more depth about how it disciplines children.
Well, with Patience Water, ice in a water bottle, and it takes a really long time for ice to melt. So it kind of gives things to look for, kids to look forward to until it melts. And as you can see, ironically, the ice has already started to melt. So depending on what kind of ice you have, it'll take longer for some kinds of ice to melt, longer than others. So yeah, that's pretty much what Patience Water is.
Okay. Yeah, so I have a few questions. So you said that Patience Water is ice. How does that have to do with the patience part of the water?
Well, as most people know, ice turns into water, so...
Very smart.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, so since ice turns into water, it takes a really long time. Well, not a really long time, but it takes time for ice to melt. So with this time span that it takes for ice to be solid and turn it into a liquid, that gives, it really teaches patience to young ones.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the point of my product.
Okay. So how much is this selling for?
Well, actually, we have it very cheap. Most other companies would have a very expensive product or selling price, but at my company we don't believe in that kind of stuff. We want to be eco-friendly. We don't want to waste too much money here, so we're only doing $1.50 plus applicable taxes, which can only be up to 50 cents.
Wow. So is that money per each ice cube, or is it all of it in a bottle?
Now, guys, it doesn't matter if you have 500 ice cubes or one ice cube. It's going to be $1.50 no matter what. The applicable tax may increase, but it will not increase by much. The most it can be is 50 cents. So might as well get as many ice cubes as you want to discipline your children.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. So is there let's just say your child is really naughty and you want to get some more discipline into him. How would you, is there a way that you could use Patience Water to help discipline your child?
Well, ironically, even though it's a very good item, it can also be used as a consequence because you could, everyone sends their kids to the bedroom, but this kind of may be a better consequence than the usual parent would assess to their children.
Yeah.
And they will kind of put the water bottle, get the ice cubes in there, and they'll leave it on the table, the bedside table, by their children, and they will just wait for their water because, we're not giving them, their parents aren't going to give them some fruit punch right before they go out. No, they're just sending them up. They are angry with their kids. So they are going to send them up, and they are just left with a water bottle and ice cubes. And, it really teaches patience, and it really kind of it really helps the kids because it passes the time that they're up there, upstairs in their time out.
Yeah, I can see that. So, yeah, they're waiting for the ice cubes to melt, and it kind of has them doing something while in a time. That short delay done, we are here again with the founder of Water Evolution, And yeah, so I have a few more questions to ask you. Would you be kind enough to show me your product firsthand?
So here, as you can see, we have the ice and the water bottle, and yeah, it's melting currently. And
so, can I take this?
Oh, of course, yeah. Just look at it, examine, kind of understand the meaning and importance.
Yes. Okay. So as you can see, everyone, might get a little bit wet in here. That's okay. As you can see, from the time that we've been doing this video, the ice has already started melting. You can see that my hand is already wet. So I've also seen that you've done, I've looked at your blog, and I've seen that you have done a little bit more research about the patient's water, and I saw that you posted that it helps kids with their problem-solving abilities. How can you go in a little bit more depth about this?
Yeah, so the reason I said that it helps with problem solving and kind of mathematical abilities in a sense is because, like, kids, when they're upstairs in their bedroom and they're just looking at their patient's water and they're seeing that their ice isn't melting exactly really quickly, like, they have to be patient about it. They will learn to appreciate their resources and kind of realize the importance of what they are given around them. They will find ways to make the ice cubes melt faster any way they possibly can. So that's kind of the reason it takes problem solving, because they can figure what is the best way, what is the most efficient way to make it melt faster, and what will get me the water faster.
Yeah. So what are some things that help the water go faster? Like, can you name a few things that might help that you see around you?
One time this kid had a hammer. Okay. He had a hammer, and he used it to crush the ice cubes, and that actually kind of broke it in half, which kind of technically, in a sense, made it go 2 times faster than the regular time. And also, one time we saw one of our testing kids, he kind of smushed the bottle, because he didn't really have too many resources to do. He kind of just smushed the bottle, and it kind of partially cracked the ice, which allowed the water to release from the ice cube.
Wow. So let me do my final calculations.
That's good. Sounds good.
And it looks like we are done here.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Well, I would like to thank you, Dr. Bill, for coming in. All of these notes are very good. I love your product. I think that it would make a really good, it's a really good innovation that all kids and adults could use. I'm giving this very positive results. So
thank you for having me. Before I go on, I just want to thank you. It's been a pleasure being able to share my intelligence with the world.
Yeah. Thank you. So thank you, Dr. Phil, and thank you, Water Evolution, for showing their patient's water product.
Yeah.
And after that word from our sponsors, I would like to present you, Sir Dr. Bill, with a lifetime supply of Chef Boyardee.
Thank you. It's really emotional for me.
Yes, I'm sure it very much is.
I've always been such a fan of Chef Boyardee, and to be able to. It's something I'm just really happy. He was a great friend of my late father, and thank you so much. Thanks for that. Really appreciate it.
Okay, that was the end of another Shark Tank video. We're gonna end it here.